The Lagos State Safety Commission is now repositioned to improve service delivery. This comes with the introduction of new logo and identity tags.
I hereby unveil.
The items being unveiled are not just working tools, they are identity tags showing the faces of the Lagos State Safety Commission staff. These tags show that the carrier is a true representative of the Commission. With the branding, the vision of the Commission is also redefined.
By rebranding the Safety Commission, we're actualizing the need to imbibe the required paradigm shift from the orthodox strategy of being reactionary to safety issues into a more proactive method of building the safety culture as well structured with officials who have the right attitude, skills, and are well motivated to deliver the goals of this administration.
The move, according to the Secretary to the State Government, is another effort towards ensuring the safety of lives and property in Lagos State.
All of these initiatives and strategies are being put in place as a proactive measure to effectively address new and effective safety challenges in a mega city. It must, however, be emphasized that these initiatives will achieve the desired objective only if you all play our part and take responsibility for our safety.
Recently, the Commission has been faced with the problem of dealing with impersonation. The newly introduced identity badge with the Lagos State logo will go a long way in ensuring that Lagosians are not defrauded by unscrupulous people.
Saying that when people come to you, they must be identified, they must be branded. You must either see them with the Lagos State Safety Consultant tag, and if it's a staff, we have the Lastra identity card that we'll put in here and then wear it. And so for anywhere we are, you have a right as Lagosians to say, can I know you? Can I see your identity? And this will further separate the quacks from the real people.
In addition to rebranding the agency, a safety training institute is also being established to engage in continuous capacity building training of residents towards making safety a lifestyle in the state.
Finally, let's show you nuggets of other events that took place in the past week.
The French ambassador to Nigeria met with Governor Akinwumi Ambode for the second time since the present administration came into office in 2015. He led members of the movement of the Enterprises of France, MEDEF, who were in Lagos to engage their Nigerian counterparts on possible business partnerships. They were in the State House to know more about the developmental priorities of the government and what it's doing to improve the ease of doing business. After the meeting, the Special Advisor to the Lagos State Governor on Overseas Affairs and Investment and the head of the French business delegation briefed journalists on the details of the meeting.
Your city is the main African city. There are many challenges to cope with, logistics, transportation. So amongst our investors, one of them will be the Blue Line. I'm sure some of them are interested in port development, basically my company. So we are sure that French companies will thrive to develop your city and your country.
What we are doing as a government is to make sure we encourage private sector driving a business in Lagos State. So we've had many of them that have come to Lagos State without necessarily coming through our office. What is different and significant about today is that this is MEDEF, the largest business conglomerate in France, and being led by the ambassador himself. That is a different ball game, so that they will now serve as a kind of focal point to make sure most of them come through us and they know what we are doing, what is our priority areas, and so on and so forth. We're looking towards logistics, we're looking towards infrastructure, such as water transportation, and a host of other things where the French particularly have a very, very strong expertise.
Recently, Nigeria moved up 24 places to 145th in the World Bank's rating on the ease of doing business, with Lagos State alone contributing 73%. The state government believes that with these improvements and other infrastructural development, the French business community would consider expanding its investment in the state. The Lagos State government said it has grown its public servant retirement savings to over 78 billion naira as of March 2017. The State Commissioner for Establishment, Training and Pensions, Mr. Akintola Benson, disclosed this at a public lecture organized by Penisco Pensions Fund Administrator in Lagos. Mr. Akintola received an award of excellence on pension on behalf of the state governor. The award is in recognition of his huge investment in ICT infrastructure to support the state pension administration system.
All the pensioners, Lagos State government has been paying their gratuity as at when due. Today, Lagos State government has paid under Governor Akinwumi Ambode well over 61 billion in the last 30 months. It speaks volumes. When other states cannot pay their salaries, you get when other state doesn't know what to do.
That's where this week's edition of the program ends. Thanks for staying with us. Christmas is only a few days away, and the next edition will capture the activities for that day. Until then, stay safe and have a Merry Christmas in advance.